Yo, I know it's been a week. I had some, well, not some, quite a few problems going on right now. I'm just going to make it weekly uploads for now, really until this just blows over, really. And I'll make it back up to maybe 2 or 3 uploads a week after that. Well, in this video, I'll start playing Freddy. I do like playing Freddy, just because obviously he's fucking OP. Everyone knows. And, you know, I've got up to that stage now as killer where the game hates you and just wants to put you against the shittiest people. And to be honest, they were really toxic as well. I didn't say that they were toxic in any way until the end game messages, because of how they were speaking to me. I'll be honest, I DC'd. I'd say that's toxic on my half. I will say that. I did DC, that is toxic. And right at the end, because I just felt like there was nothing I could do. I can't win, so check out the stream and see what they were saying. So I checked, and they were all just, oh, we're toxic this, we're toxic that. He's playing Freddy, he's this, he's that. And it's just like, yeah, I'm playing Freddy. Yeah, I have no-ed as well. But the reason I've got no-ed is because I have no perks on Freddy. I have no joke. I've actually got no perks on him. You can see I've got my Thrilling Tremors, my Barbecue, my Ruin. I haven't got my Undying yet, which I've just unlocked. Haven't unlocked my Tinkerer for him. I haven't unlocked my Pop for him. What else am I gonna use? Am I gonna use Blood Warden? Ooh, Blood Warden. No, I'm not. Am I? And if I did, I'd use it with no ed. I don't understand. Like this game was full on out to get me, and then I was like getting called toxic and this and that, and it's just like, I don't know. They were proper screwing me over, really. Like, I understand. I get it. These guys are amazing players. They fucking outplayed me in so many situations, but don't be a dick about it. Like, even there, did you see my fucking... That was my totem in a fucking blatantly obvious place. There was something I noticed at the end of the game, is what one of them said. And they said that I was relying on no-ed. But in the fucking gameplay that you can see right now, you can literally see that I am trying. I'm not tunneling, really. I don't think I remember tunneling anyway. I wasn't being a dick. Like, I could have just tunneled all of them if I wanted to. Get off the hook and just go around whacking down again. And just make sure they all get fucking free hooks straight away at the start of the game. But I'm not that sort of player. Like, if you put me to the stage and you piss me off enough, I'll become that player. But it's very, very rare that survivors can make me that aggy that I'll do it. Like, I do get aggy pretty easy on this game, but not to the point where I'll just fucking tunnel people. Like, it's just not worth it. But like, to be fair, as soon as that Claudette went for the gen, I should have really started tunneling. Like, as soon as that happened, because that means that I should have been able to tell straight away that they were playing together. Let's take a second, just to, in a second, wait a minute, I'll break this pallet. It's now, when I get on this loop here, look how bad the scratch marks are. You ready? Where are they? Where are the scratch marks? Where are they? There they are. No, I couldn't even see it because the scratch marks are so bad. Like, it generally like infuriates me. The reason I'm posting this video isn't just because I'm being like a little toxic bitch or whatever. Like, I know I'm being a bit petty about it, but it is survivors like this that really piss me off, because they're playing in a group of 4. One of them is 12. Yeah, I checked. They are 12 prestige. And they've got 3,000 hours on the game. I don't know about the other 3. They are obviously all playing together, and they're like, the way they spoke to me at the end of the game is just like really shitty. Because like, if they didn't have the ability to be able to play with their mates, they wouldn't be winning these games. Like, be realistic. Like, the only reason they're winning is because they're playing with games. Yeah, I'm relying on no-ed to them, but they're relying on their friends to win the game for them. So, I don't understand what the fucking issue is. To be fair, I should have said that at the end of the game. I said they was relying on us over 1,000 hours plus, but it was 3,000 hours, so I got that one wrong. Like, in this situation, there'll always be one that purposely gets my attention, and you'll see the gens just go, bing. Like, it's just like, it's so difficult to win these games. I do go against these sort of people like quite rarely, but when I do go against them, you can tell right at the beginning of the game. Like I could tell they're a bit sweaty, but I didn't expect them to be this bad. Like I'm running this the wrong way, I noticed, but and they'll purposely like keeps just obviously walking over my snares to do it. Like that's a good play against Freddy, because the last thing you want is for the snares to be around, because they fuck you over a bit. But yeah, this is at the point where I was like, I might actually bring it back, because they might start panicking, just because I've got that tiny bit of pressure. But they just still played the exact same. It is so difficult though against these sort of players. Like people really don't understand it. Like Survivor mains really don't understand how much effort and how much generally effort it takes to play against these sort of people. Like if it just drains you at the end of the match, because it's just like, especially when you don't even win it either, you use that much effort just to be fucked over. Like people say, people like Freddy and Spirit and stuff like that. Like I understand Spirit is fucking broken, but everybody is so dependent on perks at this rank. Like it doesn't matter what killer you are, if you don't have the right perks, you're gonna lose. Like if I had Pop and Tinkerer at this point instead of Thrilling Tremors and Noed, it would have been a completely different story. And if I took Barbecue off and put Hex and Dying on as well, completely different story. The game would have been a lot longer, I would have got a lot more hooks in, and I would have generally had a lot more pressure. But the fact that the gens were popping, I was panicking because I didn't know what to do, and all I was trying to do is go for downs at this point, because I have no other option but just to go for downs. Because I don't know when the gens are being done, because I have no gen control anymore, because they got rid of Ruin at like nearly the start of the game. So I'm literally relying on two perks right now, and they're two perks that require someone to be down, which I can't get downs because they've got map knowledge, you know, the map knowledge that I don't have, because I don't play Asylum very often. Like, and when I do, I play the other Asylums. This one I've only really ever played as a survivor, not as a killer. Now I'm only level 78 as like an actual player, and because of obviously the knowledge of all those lot playing together, they were constantly just healing as well. So as soon as the one got off the hook, this is what I mean, if I tunneled, this would have been a different story, because they wouldn't have even had time to heal. But the fact that I was actually being a genuine nice killer at this point, it actually kind of annoys me, because now I just wish I tunneled them, because of how much dickheads they were being to me. Like, I just don't understand it. I really just do not understand people like that. And they have the decency after to say that I'm being toxic and I'm relying on Noed and stuff like that. It's just like, no, you are literally relying on playing with your friends. It's like all the little Timmies that come out after school and they're like, oh my god, let's play Dead by Daylight. Let's play Dead by Daylight. Oh, let's play Dead by Daylight after 3 o'clock. Let's finish. I'll finish school. Like, fuck off. Like, you're really annoying. Especially when you're, like, I'm pretty sure they were a bunch of kids as well. Because when I checked the stream, they all did sound like children. Like, it's so infuriating that the fact they're all just being cocky as well. Like, if I was playing like a dick like they were, then, like, they're like, oh yeah, we're just playing. It's just like, no, you're tunneling. Like, people get annoyed for tunneling, but then they tunnel gens, technically, don't they? Because as soon as they finish, like, you take them off the gen, they'll go back and start clicking it again after you've kicked it and stuff, and it's just like, that's technically tunneling a gen. So why am I allowed to tunnel you if you're allowed to tunnel a gen? Because they'll get annoyed if I tunneled them then, and they would have said all that shit in the chat like, oh, you tunneled me, you're shit killer, you rely on Noed. Like, we're like, these guys are actual divs. They really are divvies. I don't really understand what they were thinking. Like, this Claudette is just purposely being toxic, and they know at this point, like, I'm stuck on a 3 gen, and they're all working on different gens. They're all healed up, and as soon as I get any pressure, they're gonna pop it. You ready? I think it's any second now they pop it, and it's just like, what option do I have? What actual option do I have at this point? Because I'm trying to get chasing, and bang, the gen goes. Because they're all playing together, just communicating with each other, and they're all rank 1, so they all know what we're doing. Like, when I'm playing with my brothers and stuff, and my brother's mates, like, because they haven't got much map knowledge, and they barely play the game, it's actually kind of hard for us to win games easily as playing as a group, because a lot of the people that we play with actually don't have the knowledge. Like, I just DC'd at that point, because Like, they're purposely trying to get my attention. And to be fair, I wasn't even that toxic. At the end, I was like, yeah, fuck that. True. Fuck that. Like, what are you supposed to do? Look, relying on nowhere, do you see? Like, just getting toxic. And I just put GG at the end as well. There's no need for it, really, is there? So, yeah, I just want to show you guys that video, just really as a, just an understanding of really of how dickhead survivors can be, especially at the, knowing how long they've been playing, 3,000 hours, and they're still toxic to a level 78 killer. Like, come on, get a life, you stupid kids. Can we at least try and smash at least 5 likes on this video? And turn those notification bells on and press that subscribe button, because it would mean a lot to me. I'm just trying to grow as like in the DBD community. I'm playing a lot of DBD at the moment. I've got a lot of videos, but it's just the time to edit them, you know. Just it isn't there at the moment. But as soon as it's there, 2 or 3 uploads a week at least. All right. So yeah, peace out.